Millions of professionals are looking at their careers right now and asking how they can pivot into climate or sustainability. But when you hear green job, you probably picture a marine biologist counting sea turtles or someone chaining themselves to an old-growth tree while taking a vow of poverty. The reality is completely different. The modern green economy is a highly industrialized, deeply fragmented sector. It is every bit as complex and corporate as traditional tech or healthcare. This data shows the modern sustainability sector. Corporate ESG, climate tech, and NGOs operate as three distinct islands. Each requires a unique set of credentials, and movement between them is far more difficult than the marketing suggests. If you treat sustainability like a single job title, you will end up paralyzed by the options. To actually succeed, you have to stop looking for a generic green job and choose one specific subsector that fits your life. Anyone looking to enter this space usually wants three things: massive scale of impact, high income stability, and absolute moral purity. The job market simply does not allow you to have all three. You will be forced to trade at least one, often two, of those desires to maximize the other. This creates a constant tension. Candidates are terrified of taking a 50% pay cut to work for a nonprofit, but they are equally afraid of ending up in a corporate role where they spend 40 hours a week greenwashing an oil company's quarterly report. So let's strip away the corporate marketing jargon. We are going to objectively map out the actual compromises required for the three main career pathways. Long-term survival in the green economy doesn't run on passion. It depends entirely on aligning your personal financial needs and your risk tolerance with the right track. The first pathway is corporate ESG, environmental, social, and governance. This is the route optimized for people who need financial safety and prefer traditional corporate structures. This green collar grid plots income stability against impact. Watch corporate ESG lock into high stability but abstract impact. The reality? Navigating bureaucracy and massive carbon spreadsheets. You gain high salaries and job security, but the slow, abstract progress takes a real emotional toll. Corporate ESG is strictly for individuals willing to trade direct moral fulfillment for the leverage to create systemic, inside-the-machine influence. The second pathway is climate tech and green startups. This track is built for rapid innovation and aggressive scaling. Climate tech lands here, balancing moderate stability with tangible scaling impact. To survive, you need specialized technical skills or aggressive hustle. The upside is massive scale and lucrative equity, but the risks are severe: high startup failure rates, grueling hours, and lower base salaries. Climate tech requires you to actively sacrifice your baseline stability to gamble on extreme potential, speed, and future payouts. The third pathway covers NGOs, policy, and conservation. This is the route optimized for absolute ideological purity and grassroots change. NGO and policy sits here. Very low income stability, but highly direct impact. You navigate constrained budgets and unpredictable grants. You earn absolute moral clarity and alignment with your values. But this path has the lowest salary ceilings and a dangerously high risk of burnout. Choosing this path means you are explicitly sacrificing your earning potential to protect your ideological alignment and guarantee direct, on-the-ground impact. There is no compromise-free sustainability job. You have to make a definitive choice about what you are willing to give up. Answer the start node. What is your primary constraint? Passionate pivoters needing financial stability pivot into corporate ESG. Pragmatic optimizers with high risk tolerance belong in climate tech. Mission-driven graduates willing to sacrifice compensation route to NGOs, but seek union protections to prevent burnout. Self-awareness of your own financial and emotional limits is the true prerequisite for surviving in the green economy. The planet requires capable workers across all three of these pathways. Actual systemic change requires corporate insiders, tech innovators, and policy watchdogs all working simultaneously. The internal tension between your income and your impact is a functional reality of the market. But accepting a trade-off is not a character failure. It is a strategic decision about which lever of change you are best equipped to pull. These pathways are not competing moralities. They are an ecosystem of different tactical approaches directed at the exact same global problem. A truly sustainable career is simply one that sustains you, financially and emotionally, long enough to actually make a difference over a lifetime.